Now, this last one, the fifth one, I believe was the worst apartment that I toured. The customer service at this place was horrible. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the first video in our moving series. Alright, so we are moving near Washington, D.C. We're going to look through Maryland, Virginia, and D.C. I always want to do this kind of video, but now we got the chance. Now, the reason we got the chance was because of what I said earlier in the past video. We couldn't buy the house that we want because it costs like $500,000 to $700,000.
Jesus Christ.
That range. So we kind of switched our mindset to go from apartment to a house later on, maybe in the next 2 years. All right, so we might see this whole thing again in 2026. First things first, the budget. Luxury apartments around here are very, very expensive. You kind of have to put a budget on what I'm willing to accept. Right? So my personal budget is under 2,000.
You sure about that?
So under 2,000, I'm gonna aim for the lowest I can, honestly, because it's just me. I don't have a dog. I don't have a cat. I don't have any other pets. I don't have kids. I don't have a wife.
Everyone I know is married, and I don't know anybody or anything, and it's just not right because I deserve love like anybody else.
So it's like, if it's just me, why would I not want to save money? All right. So especially if I'm planning to get a house in the next few years. So that's the goal. The goal is to go from either 1,700 to 2,000, and try to find a good happy medium in there. With that being said, I do have some non-negotiables. All right. So let's get into my non-negotiables. So number one, it has to be a 1-bedroom. All right. So I'm not interested in a studio. I think a studio is too, for lack of better words, cheap. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's not cheap is not the right word, but I can afford more than a studio apartment. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that budgeted in my search. Okay, so I want to have a separate room for my bedroom, a separate room for my living room and dining room. Living room and dining room can have like a little attachment to it. Like it can be like basically the same room, but I want to have a section that's a kitchen, a section that's a bedroom, and a section that's the living area. Okay. 2, I want to do a safe neighborhood and a low crime rating. Right. So during my search of finding apartments to look at, I put in the zip code of each apartment, and I figured out what the crime rate was. So some were F, some were B plus, some were C, some were A. So that's going to be taken into consideration when I actually pick the apartment. All right, and it was a consideration when I actually decided to view the apartments. Not going to go to the ones that say F because there's no point. Now I'm definitely not going there.
Is this camera on?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, nah, I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. Matter of fact, I'm blind in my left eye.
By the way, and we are moving because we're moving at my parents' house.
Oh!
I'm moving at my parents' house at 27.
Damn.
You know, because I was saving for a house. Okay, don't judge me. I was trying to skip this whole apartment thing. Number 3, it has to have a pool. Now my parents are saying, "Why you need a pool? You barely swim." You know, it's not about getting in the pool. It's about the option of getting in the pool. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
And also, like, the pool has like a sense of luxury. Okay, if it doesn't have a pool, then it's not that sense of luxury and tranquility that I desire in my apartment. Okay. Number 4, it has to have an in-unit laundry. I'm not going outside my apartment room to do laundry. It has to have an in-unit laundry. 5, and this is kind of up and down. So it's not really a non-negotiable, but I'm aiming for that. Number 5 is elevator. Okay, so I like the high-rise look because there's like certain things that an elevator comes with You know what I'm saying? It has that extra security where either there's a key fob to get upstairs, or um, there's a door, and you have to go up the elevator to get to each floor, and you can't just walk up the stairs and get to it and knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a sense of at least that sense of security. You know what I'm saying? So all the garden styles, or garden style apartments, they're out of the question. They're not. We're not using that. We're not going there. And then 6, the last one, it has to have a parking lot or garage. So I'm not into the on-street parking. So on-street parking is a no-no for me. Okay, so we're gonna visit a few units today, and I'm gonna take y'all through all of them. All right. Now this is a big camera. This is a Nikon. So I'm not gonna bring this camera. I'm gonna use my phone, just in case it's kind of weird, or she's weird about recording, and I can sneak record what I need to. Okay, but I'm trying to get the good content for y'all. I'm gonna show all the units that I see, and we're gonna come back and discuss them after I show them. All right, and then I want you guys to help me choose. All right, so let me know your thoughts. I'm gonna show y'all the apartment. I'm gonna show y'all. I might show y'all the amenities. Depends on how many places show me the amenities. Or just tell me about them. On the ride there, I'm gonna search for some questions to ask apartments, and I'm gonna see if I can get the responses on here too. Without further ado, let's get to it. And if no one has told you today, I appreciate you. All right, stay blessed, stay safe. All right, guys. So I'm finally back from all the tours that I'm gonna actually do for this whole experience. In total, we toured 5. I was only able to record 4 of them. Okay. The first one we toured, I actually just forgot to record. You know, I was just looking around and seeing everything. So we're not going to include that in this video. But maybe I'll tell y'all a little bit about it. We're only going to include 4 in this video. The one that we didn't record was the first one we visited, right? So the second one we visited was a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, 696 square feet, and it costs $17.85 per month. And what they do on the website is they advertise the 20-month lease. You know, it's always bigger than 12 months or whatever. So this was on the 4th floor, and there's only 4 floors on in total. So I was like, okay, this would be a good fit for me if I want to be on top and have no one on top of me, like have no neighbors upstairs. So that's why I was thinking about touring that one. They did not give a layout. Like on here it says no image available. But they were offering deals, like if you apply after the tour, you get a certain discount, and then there's also a discount going on right now. You get up to like a certain amount of money off. Without further ado, let's get to the tour. All right, so as you walk in the door, you see we do have the in-unit laundry. All right, there go the washer and dryer, nice and white for you. White walls. So far, it's not looking too bad. Let's close the door real quick. All right, now let's walk into the kitchen. So the area doesn't look too big, but it's not too small. As you see, we got the gas stove there. So we're not going to use gas at this apartment. Got the hardwood floors. So let's try to see how big the living area is. So let's get back to the wall. Yeah, so like I said, it's not too big, but it's not too small. Let's see. Let's go into the bedroom. Now the bedroom, in my opinion, looked very, very small. I personally did not like the layout for the bedroom. Because you see, I'm gonna go in the corner and just look at that. I basically can touch the door from the corner of the room. Next, we're going into the closet. It's not a walk-in closet, which is not too bad. I'm not a girl, you know what I'm saying? I don't have a lot of clothes, so a walk-in closet isn't. Not having a walk-in closet isn't like a deal breaker, but I do have a limit on my clothes, I guess. So next we're gonna go into the bathroom. You know, look at me in the mirror. Put the light on. So the shower, and we do have a shower and tubs, which is good. Um, I'm assuming they cleaned the toilet. That's why there's a plastic on it. And so the bathroom doesn't look too bad. Like nothing fancy, nothing stands out. Um, I did tour this place with my mother and father, so that's you might see them in the video. There go the sink. Uh, Cabinets look fine. Kitchen counter look fine. White. Like I said, the gas stove. Like nothing. It looks out of the ordinary or like um, too disgusting, in my opinion. It's just that's just what it is, you know. I'll try to go in there. That's the mechanical thing, and then there's a closet for the outside too. Um, so we got another closet, and that's I think that's like the internet or something. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for this tour. So let's go to the next one. And when I was walking to the third building, now this might have to take off like some points a little bit, but there was poop by the entrance. You know what I'm saying? There was dog poop by the entrance. So it's either so the neighbors there, or that particular neighbor, let their dog poop by the door. Either he didn't see it or he didn't care. I don't know which one it was, but the dog poop was there. Okay, so yeah, take out points for that, because it's like, and it's not the apartment's fault, so I can't take off too many points. It's really the neighbor that let their dog poop's fault, but the fact that it's there, you got to take off points. You know what I'm saying? You can't just act like it doesn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Now the next one was on the third floor. Uh, it was 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and this was the smallest out of all of them. So it was 691 square feet, and the cost was 1776. Okay, so it's a little cheaper than the last one, but it's also smaller than the last one too. And this is also the one that they advertise and have a floor plan for. So when I got in there, I kind of felt like I was already in there, because I did like the virtual tour. So I kind of got in there and felt like I was already home, basically. Well, not home, but I was already, like, I've been there before. You know what I'm saying? And this had the same discounts. Had if you get a certain amount off if you apply after the tour. You get a certain amount off because it's wintertime, basically. Without further ado, let's get to that tour. So as we walk in, you see how big the living room is. So let's close the door real quick. So yeah, so you see that it also has a balcony, so you can see outside. The balcony would look ugly to me, but you see how big the living room is. The bedroom was way bigger, in my opinion. So you can see how much room I have, how much room I can walk in, and then it has 2 closets, and the bedroom was connected to the bathroom, unlike the other one, the one we just visited. It has a nice closet, so I think it's big enough for my stuff. See, it has a tub, which we always can use a tub. I don't really take baths, but I take showers. But let's cut the light on, and then look at that toilet. That toilet was disgusting. That's a nasty toilet. But it's not, that might just, I'm not eating out of it, but it's cool. It's a nice sink. The counters are kind of like the last one, but this has is stainless steel appliances, which is good. I like that. The cabinets are white. They don't look too bad. Stainless steel refrigerator. This is not too bad. It reminds me of, remember the last one reminded me of that meme where Nene was like, white refrigerator. We need to get you a home. Whatever meme that was. But this is stainless steel, so this was good. This was good. It wasn't too bad. Um, there was no light hanging, unlike the last one. But I'm seeing a lot of room, which is good.
Did you look at the toilet?
Yeah, it looks dirty.
I see it.
So we gotta think of this one.
I like it better. It's a better layout. You still ain't got much of the room, but
It makes it feel like it's more room because it's
Sit on your bed,
This-
keep your burning something.
this way right here. This hallway.
Now you can't sit and burn something. Now you can't sit and burn something. So you sit on your bed and sit and burn something, you have to bed this way.
see, like I was telling you that, I like this layout where you can go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and if you have guests, they can go that way and go in the bathroom. You just close your door.
Right.
This is a better
Doesn't
layout.
seem wrong with this one though,
Doesn't seem what?
wrong this way. But it has no space. What I wonder is,
I thought it was pretty long.
Yeah.
Station, what I wonder is, would I sacrifice the
The fourth tour is a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and it was 736 square feet. They did not supply a floor plan, the same discounts, and it was $1,775. All right, this was on the second floor. Okay, so second floor is like, the only reason why I'm hesitant about it is because I won't know the neighbors on the top and the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're already at the top on the fourth floor, then you're only worried about the people below you. But if you're in the middle, like the same thing with the last one too, because like the third floor and is probably has the same issue. Is like if the person above you is rowdy, it's gonna bother you. The person below you, and you got to worry about the person below you. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be a bad neighbor. You feel me? But yeah, they didn't provide a floor plan. But for what I remember, I think it looked good. All right, so let's get to this building. All right, so first impression, it looks pretty decent. You know, let's close the door. Hardwood floors don't look too bad. Looking out the window it's not a bad view. Looking at the balcony, let's go to the balcony. The balcony, looks small, but it's not too much. It's not like a deal breaker. And we still got the hardwood floors. The sink doesn't look bad. White countertops, stainless steel appliances. Let's check out the bathroom. Bathroom doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it looks like a pretty. I think they put most of the extra square footage in the bathroom. But yeah, bathroom doesn't look too bad. But look how much room you have near the laundry room. Like there's a whole bunch of room that's right there, that's not being used. And let's go in the bedroom. The bedroom, it's not bad. It's not huge, but it's not like small. And then we do have a walk-in closet. So I would appreciate that. That's not bad. Walk-in closet, I can put my clothes there, put my shoes there. I have a bunch of shoes. So if y'all want any shoes that y'all see in my YouTube videos, y'all can have some, because I have too many. I want to sell them. But yeah, so it don't look too bad. What I did here was we did the 3 tours, and then I asked the leasing agent. I had some questions, right? So I was like, can you sit down and answer some questions with me? So that's what's going on here. I only filmed myself because I didn't know if he wanted to be on camera. So I only filmed myself. But you'll hear me ask questions, you hear my parents ask questions, and then you'll hear his response. Okay? So that's what's the clip that's coming up next. All right. So you won't be confused or anything.
Is there a guest policy or anything?
In terms of like parking and such, or
No,
just in general?
like visitation. No,
Yeah,
nothing like that.
There's free guest parking.
Huh? No, some other places have like.
Some other places have visitation type rules. But they stay over 15 days, they need to be added onto the lease
Oh, okay.
if they're over 18.
We're not staying 15 days.
At that point,
She
you might as
won't
well
leave.
move in. Yeah.
She won't leave. God, please, can you get her out, please?
The next one I got is, so say if I wanted to get like a roommate mid-lease, would that be allowed or no?
Yeah. They just get screened. Like, you wanting to switch over to like a 2-bedroom, or do you want to keep the 1-bedroom? Either way, it really wouldn't change. It wouldn't make a difference. That would be considered you transferring. If you were to go to a 2-bedroom,
because I've seen there's a
2-bath.
transfer program.
Yeah, transfer. We have a pretty good transfer program. It would either be, depending where you are in your lease, either half month as a transfer fee, and you can break it at any time, break your lease at any time, and then your roommate would get screened, you wouldn't get screened. And then, because you already got screened once, yeah, and then you wouldn't have to pay that amenities fee again. And then just a security deposit, because they're 2 separate accounts. That's why. That's it.
Okay. And how are maintenance requests handled?
We have an app. Emergencies are taken in within that day. Like, we're getting heating right now, like heating emergencies. So anytime in the day, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, they're here trying to get that heating done. But yeah, you put your request in, all the way from a light bulb all the way to if you need a new water heater.
Okay.
Okay, it looked like they were taking out a new water heater.
Yeah.
Pest control?
Every Fridays.
Every Friday. Okay.
Preventative, and if you need it, you can have yourself.
How do I receive mail and packages? Is there like a
We have a
process?
your mailboxes, and then as you saw him coming in, she was taking him to the package room.
Okay.
And then, of course, we have the Amazon lockers,
Okay.
the parcels. We use them as parcels.
So this is the package right here?
Behind this.
Oh.
Yeah. There's just a door that goes through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get to it some other, because I was about to say, hey, this is
Yeah, he would.
This is closed up.
Yeah, he could go to the gym and to the
Oh, okay.
garage, but he could come out here also. But yeah, it's a door on the outside.
And you said there's a fee for the Amazon locker, right?
It's part of the technology package.
Okay.
What is included in the technology package?
Technology package is the Amazon lockers, which we use as parcel lockers. The new smart locks you guys use today. If he were to move in, he would get an app on his phone, and it connects via Bluetooth.
Okay.
So he just puts it there, and it's like an electronic fob, basically.
Okay.
But you guys used it, so that's another way to get in, is just him putting his phone there, or he has the codes.
Okay.
So if his phone were to die, he would always have those codes. And then that's the codes he would give to guests also.
So one of the apartments we just went to, the last one, they had like a security thing inside of there.
Yeah, all of our units have that. You have the choice if you want to set it up.
Okay, and that's another fee.
Yeah, that's a separate fee. We don't handle that.
Oh, you handed it to
Yeah.
somebody else. Okay.
It said something like, okay, so you set up your electric with Pepco, you set up your
Washing and gas.
washing gas.
Water's through us.
Water's through y'all? Okay. So is that, I will see that on the rent bill, or?
Yeah, so
or y'all send a separate fee?
It's
for
all
water?
in the portal. Pepco is completely separate.
Right.
Like, you pay them, and of course you got to set up the accounts.
Yes.
But you can pay your gas, your water, your rent, and your parking, all that all in the same portal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The last question I have is, are there any plans to make new improvements around the building?
Yeah, I mean, we're always looking to expand and update. We're a little older, so it's always like a certain period that we're renovating our buildings on the outside and inside.
So how often, I mean, like for instance, if the maintenance needs to get in or they need to do something, how far in advance do you let the resident, like if you guys are upgrading something or doing something, how far in advance would he know to?
You talking about like construction wise?
Yeah, like if they
making
needed
noise?
to, if maintenance was trying to
Or
do
anything.
something
So
or
let's say I
upgrade.
would paint all the balconies or something, repaint all the balconies.
Yeah.
Would they give me a day
Probably like a
notice
week or a month.
Week or a month? Okay.
Yeah, we
So you just put it around so everybody would know, probably through the app.
We'll reach out to you guys.
Yeah.
We'll reach out
Okay.
via email.
Okay.
Especially like when we're doing like maintenance tickets, when you're putting your ticket in, you let them know if you want them to enter or if you want them to contact you first.
Okay.
So it kind of depends. Yeah.
That was my next question.
What is that?
That was my next question.
Oh, the storage. What is the storage?
Oh, you have the option of you want
Option,
storage.
okay.
Yeah, it's optional, but we do have it.
Okay.
So this one,
Okay.
so this has a couple of specials.
He's
So-
brand new, don't have the
It's
storage.
not priced right now.
He's brand new.
So I don't have a pet, right?
Uh-huh.
But what pets are not allowed?
Yeah, let me show you. So we got a list on our website. We don't allow rabbits, snakes.
And then, well, at least 20, maybe 12. Yeah. It's not more than 12 already.
There you go. So of course, dogs and such, and then
Okay.
livestock, reptiles, rabbits, snakes, ferrets, monkeys, and then of course,
So those dogs are restricted? German Shepherds restricted?
yeah,
Those are supposed to be the best trainable dogs.
yeah, but some
supposed to be the
people
smartest
don't know how
dogs.
to train them. That's the thing. But if they were to become emotional support animals, then that could change the game potentially, and then we'll just send that to our legal team, and they make the decision on that.
Oh, monkey.
For the dog or for any of them?
A monkey.
For the both, actually.
Can't have a pet monkey.
Emotional support animals, emotional support animal.
Why would you want a pet monkey?
I don't know, but it's there.
Not a courtyard. That monkey would be get out and
Right.
flying through the trees.
Now, this last one, the fifth one, I believe was the worst apartment that I toured. Like, in total. Like, the apartment wasn't bad, but, like, the atmosphere was horrible. Was horrible. And so, but before we get to that, let's talk about the room. All right. So, there's only one floor plan available at the time. I'm, like, touring in the winter. So, ideally, the prices are lower in the winter because people don't want to move in the winter. So they lower the prices, ideally, from what I hear. So this has to be one of the biggest ones. The first one that I didn't get to show y'all was a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, and it was 815 square feet. This one was the second biggest, if I'm including that one. It was 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 776 square feet, and the price started at $1,865. Okay, but let me tell you, the customer service at this place was horrible. First things first, I get into the leasing office. I step in the thing. There's two ladies there. Well, so one of them, I kind of got this from like the way they were talking. And I'll tell you how later. One of them was like I guess is a veteran there, and one's new. Okay, it's like her. She's a new hire basically. And so I forgot to tell y'all how I found out the lady was new hire. So the lady that was servicing me, right? She was like, "Hey, did that lady that just came and give you any problems?" The new hire was like, "No." She was like, "Oh, that's probably because you're new. She always giving me problems. She never knows when to shut up." And I was like, "What? You're supposed to be kind of making me feel welcome, and now you're saying you talk about residents behind their back." You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I can't live here. It's crazy. I can't live here. I got in there. She was like, "What do you want?" Kind of in a way. I was like, what the I'm here for a tour, blah, blah, blah. Actually, I'm not going to let anybody get me out of my character. You know what I'm saying? But she said words that were not nice. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say, like, the words weren't like cussing or anything, but it was like, if you're doing like a customer service type job, you have to choose better words than being like, "What do you want?" You know what I'm saying? Like, who says "what do you want" to anybody? Unless you're trying to be rude. But yeah, and she was trying to rush us. I told her that I don't really have a move-in date. I'm looking around right now, and then that changed her whole mood. You know what I'm saying? It changed her. Like she was already stuck up and mean at first, but then I told her I don't have a move-in date, and it got even worse. It got even worse. You know what I'm saying? And then she was rushing us. There was no security on the door, so people can just walk in, and I think people can just copy a key and then get in the building. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't like this one. But I'm talking too much. So let's get to the tour, and I'll show y'all everything else. All right. All right. So this was a guided tour. The lady was in there with us. But you see, the living area was pretty big. This was on the first floor. I don't really like tours that just give me like a random play, and they were like, hey, this is the same floor plan as all of them that are available. Girl, show me the actual room that I can have, because it'll be different. This is the bedroom. The bedroom is decent size. The closets doors are next to each other, so you can't have them both open. So that it's not really a big deal, but I'm nitpicky because of the thing. But the bathroom is pretty small. The shower didn't have a nozzle. The shower didn't have a shower head. I don't know if I showed that or not, but the floor was cold. It was a stupid place. I hate this place. Not gonna lie to you. But I'll try to keep it together. So it has an in-unit laundry, dryer, and washer. So that was good. The floor, I don't like the floor personally. Stainless steel appliances. The counter's white. I think this is gas, right? Is that gas? Gas stove? The cabinets seem cool. Then again, this is not the actual apartment, so it could be different in the actual apartment. That's why I hate tours like this. Now, the video coming up next will probably be either a move-in vlog or a showing you guys around my apartment. Hopefully I have like some furniture and stuff like that. Hopefully I'll give y'all a tour and it looks good. You know what I'm saying? That might be a little while though, depending on how fast I move in. You know, I already picked an apartment, so now it's just making the apartment a home. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you guys think I should pick. Well, thought I should have picked, because I already picked it. But let me know in the comments. Move-in tour, apartment tour, and more to come. Give me some ideas about what I can do with the new apartment and the journey. If the video does well, I'll do more move-in apartment stuff. All right. So that's part of the lifestyle niche. So that's what I'm gonna do also. But in the meantime, stay blessed, stay loyal, stay royal. We out. Pow.